Hello, everybody. It's Stephanie Grams, CEO and founder of the Keepsake Business Academy.com. I help you with your memory bear and keepsake business. And this is July 2024. So we are in quarter three. Hopefully, you're following along. And if you're new, don't worry, you're right where you need to be. So, one of the ideas behind this video, and this is live on YouTube, so hopefully you can hear me over my air conditioner, is adding value to your memory bear business or sewing business. And so one thing that was asked of me was to make this photo case for my granddaughter. I made one for my grandson 2 years ago when he was born, and my granddaughter is only a few weeks old, and my daughter would like one made for her daughter. So I ordered this plastic bin off of Amazon. If I can find the link, then I will put it below for you. Let me zoom out just a little bit so you can see what this is. You can probably find these cases anywhere. And you can use it for whatever you would like. But if your target market is a new mom, this might be an idea to add to your product line. And my daughter picked light pink for these plastic containers. And what I'm going to do is put these together on camera while I talk to you. I know Joanne Fabrics here in the States is having a great sale today. So today's July 4th. And I was able to get this permanent vinyl on sale for, it was $7.99, so I got it for like $5. And this is the case it came in. Permanent glossy. And then I just have an older design and cut. They don't even make this anymore. I've had this for years now, probably, I don't know, a long time. It works just fine, and I don't use it all the time. So think about your target customer and what different aspects of their life requires a keepsake. You can So what you can do is think about what type of keepsakes that you can offer that makes sense to your target customers. Now, you won't see me advertise this product for my customers because my customers aren't technically new moms. But if I have somebody that sees this and they want me to make one for them, then obviously I would sell them one. Just think about what makes sense for you and your business. I know in one of the lessons at the Keepsake Business Academy.com, we talk about trends and how to make them make sense for your keepsake business. So kind of keep that in mind while you watch this video today. This morning, my daughters and I went to our local Joanne store, and I just like to jump in there every couple weeks, maybe like every other weekend. I go over. I don't really buy anything, but I do like to stay kind of like on trend and in the now or in the know, whatever people say. And by the way, I'm not a professional vinyl weeder, so if I'm doing this wrong, it's okay, as long as it's getting done and it looks nice. There might be an easier way to do something like this, but anyways, this is how I know how to weed vinyl, so it still turns out nice. But anyways, so kind of keep that in mind, the trends and how it makes sense to your customers. Obviously, if you see a trend that doesn't make sense, you're not going to start offering that product or service to your target customers because it just wouldn't make sense, right? You don't want to confuse your customer base on exactly why you should be known in the keepsake industry, for something that you don't even offer or doesn't make sense. So if you, I'm just going to use this as an example for today's video. If you cater to new moms, then the new mom might want you to make a keepsake out of her newborn baby hospital blanket, right? Those are very popular. That trend is not going to go out of style at all. That's never going to go away. There's always newborns being born, and I know I missed a lot of the carrier, but like I said, I'm not a professional vinyl weeder person, so crafter, so I just do what works for me. But oh yeah, sorry, I don't want to digress here. So adding something as simple as this container and some simple permanent vinyl to the container is a good idea. It's a nice product to add. And obviously, if this was for a customer, you would probably want to make sure everything's equal, and you can even add more decorations if you want to. I can do that at a later date, but right now, this is good. So think about that. So if you have a newborn focused keepsake business, what are some things that you can offer that makes sense, right? Well, obviously the newborn going home blanket keepsake. So you can offer that. You can offer it personalized with the birth stats. You can offer it to be weighted like the newborn baby weight. Let's see here. Whoops. There we go. And this is a carrier sheet. Now you can use black. I used black for my grandsons, but my daughter wanted pink for my granddaughter. So going on, now we've got to make a list here. So on the list would be newborn hospital blanket keepsake, weighted, personalized. You can offer a product of, let's see here, this little 1-year keepsake plastic bin. That's an option. And it makes sense, right? You can offer a diaper bag ensemble that has a matching changing pad and also a matching grocery cart cover. I've seen those are very popular. And then you can add personalization options to those as well. Remember, personalization is a game changer in your memory bear and keepsake business. It doesn't always have to be a product that you sew. So make sure you understand that it's not like you have to only offer products that require you to use a sewing machine. You can do matching lanyards, so that's a big thing. You can make a purse and diaper bag ensemble that matches also. Matchy Matchy is the name of the game for a lot of new parents. They love to match themselves with their child. You know, so just kind of think about what it is you would use if you were a new parent. What makes sense? What is it that you can offer in your keepsake business to make a happy customer? What about gift baskets? You could take this even a step further. You have the newborn baby blanket, all right, and I'm just recapping here. You could personalize a basket, make one out of fabric. You can upcycle the mom's clothing. Maybe the mom had specialty shirts made while she was pregnant with the child, and she wants that turned into part of a quilt, maybe a pillow. And now she said, you know, I like the idea of a basket. Can you use some of that fabric as a basket? Fabric baskets are so cute. I don't know if you've seen that inside nurseries. I want you to take like a visual journey with me, and I'll do my best to stay on topic. But and please subscribe, like, and ring the bell for notifications. It's a free way to support my channel. That's how I am able to bring so much content to you guys, is by you subscribing. Oops, I forgot to take the carrier off. To my channel and ringing the bell, and please watch all the videos all the way through. Okay, so enough of that. So just think with me for just a minute. You're going through a nursery. Now, my children did not have fancy nurseries. We had we were so poor, there was no nursery. The kids' beds were in one room, and my bed with my husband and I's bed was in another room. Like that's how it was in our family. But I digress. So think about fancy nurseries, and what can you think of inside that nursery? I know I can think of start with a crib, right? We have a crib with, sometimes I use bumper pads. I know most parents don't use those really anymore because of the suffocation hazards or something, but think about the crib. What does a mom use? Sometimes she uses a dust ruffle, and obviously sheets. Something that's also big, and it has come back around, is the personalization on the wall. And it's made, they look like pillows. So like my granddaughter's name is Aurelia. So I would make the letters to make her name Aurelia into these stuffed pillow looking things. And then I'd string them up so they can hang on the wall. So that's something that you can offer. And again, to make it more special, you can upcycle the mom or the dad or whoever, somebody's clothing, to really make it more special, more sentimental, of a value that they would want to keep in the family. You know, once the child doesn't really need it on their wall anymore, it can serve as a keepsake for their future adult life. So now we're walking around the nursery. We have maybe a changing table, and those require sheets. And I know that a lot of parents can just go buy the sheets off the rack, but you have to remember there is an audience, a group of individuals who want custom made, personalized items, and they will gladly pay a premium for that service. That's why you have to price accordingly. And when I say price accordingly, I mean price according to your customer's budget, not your budget. If you're pricing all of your keepsakes according to what you personally would pay, I'm sorry, but you're probably not making a lot of money in your business, and you're probably not meeting the needs and desires of your target customer. So one thing that we've talked about in the past, and I'm just going to bring it up now, is you can't go into any business and think of it according to what your budget would allow for something, because unless your target population is, you know, a clone of you, then that would make sense. But I don't know that we all go into business thinking that you would be your own best customer. I could be wrong, but just kind of keep that in mind when you are pricing and creating your pricing structure for all of your services. Okay, so go back. So let's go back to that nursery. Changing table, dust ruffle, the cute little pillows on the wall, you know, that spells out the child's first name or last name, different type of stuffed animals. that match the theme. Again, you're not a toy business, so you're not advertising as such. You are a custom designer who upcycles the parents' favorite clothing, wedding gowns, baby blankets, military uniforms, vacation t-shirts. These pieces of clothing that have sentimental value and that the parents want to keep in the family as long as they can, but they also want them to have, be useful. So think of all of these ideas when you are creating your product list, or product catalog, you could say. So keep all of that in mind. Let's see here. I am just working my way through. Again, you probably have a better way of doing this, but I don't use vinyl all that often, so it's always like foreign territory for me. So at least it works. Like I said, you probably know a better way than this if you are a vinyl crafter. Let me see here. So for this box, I have January through December. So that's the labels that I'm putting on these. And I have year one, hospital, let me see, holidays, newborn, year one, and hospital bands. So those are the labels that my daughter wanted for this case. And so that's just what we're going to do. But you can do this for any label. I mean, you don't have to just do this for newborns. Whoops, my little spatulas. Seen better days. Look at this poor cutting mat. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to probably get some more if I can find them. This cutting mat, I mean, this whole machine, they don't even make it anymore. It's so old, but I can't get rid of it because it actually works. And, I really don't need an upgrade, I don't think, of it. Oh, almost forgot that one. March, April, May. I better scoot these down. This is May, June. Okay, this is July. Just keep myself as organized as I can while I work on this. I have another series of videos coming out since we are in Q3 of 2024. So, and I think I finally organized the podcast list here on my YouTube channel. So if you could make sure you find the podcast list and then subscribe and ring the bell and all of that, make sure that you listen to it. I have some really, really good tips in there. You don't always see my face on these videos, and that's okay, just because I can get more done without showing my face. So if you could give me some listen time, watch time on my YouTube channel, it doesn't cost anything. I'm just really trying to get my watch hours in and to get to 2,000 subscribers. So that's one of my goals. We talk about goals all the time. All right. So anyways, in case you're just joining me, this is the case that I'm making for my granddaughter. And if you are in the keepsake business, this is a great add-on product and service you can offer. This plastic case comes with a handle, and all of these little plastic containers. And like I said, you can use this for anything. It doesn't have to just be for newborns or anything like that. They have different sizes of these cases on Amazon. That's where I bought this one. This is not sponsored in any way by anybody. Just me out of my pocket. But if you go to Joann's, Like today is July 4th, 2024. I went to Joann's this morning and they had this permanent vinyl. I'll go ahead and show you again. This permanent vinyl on sale, and I got it on sale for $5. So that's a good price. But anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this product. I'm hoping to give it to my daughter this weekend. And I don't know if you saw the newborn baby blanket or quilt. It's a lap size quilt that I made. I gave her that last week. I finally got that one done. Oops, I lost my U. And if you're here and you're like, I'm doing this weeding wrong, you would be correct. I'm sure there's a better way, but I just don't use vinyl very often. So it's not like I've spent any real time learning the art of vinyl crafting. But that's okay. We all start somewhere, right? My specialty is sewing and the keepsake business industry itself, and not vinyl crafting. There's a million and one channels that are really, really good with vinyl crafting. I'm more of the idea lady. So you can come here and watch me for some ideas. Now, if you're in the keepsake business industry, you should so join us over at keepsakebusinessacademy.com. You know, it's finally growing. I'm super excited. I reopened the academy after being on a hiatus for like, I think it was like 2 years. So I just recently got back into the teaching over there. I had to move my courses and everything from the old platform to the new one. And I'll tell you, it took me quite a while because I still juggle a full-time day job in the medical field. So, you know, because I have to fund my retirement while I'm trying to get my business to where I need it to be. So, anyways, that's enough about me. Let's see if I can get the carrier off the back. Just don't come after me because I'm doing this wrong. But just know that it, you know, here's the idea. You probably can find a better technique. Whoops, it's all static clean here. Oh my goodness. Usually they don't stick that bad. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, here we go. August. Make sure all of the fronts are facing the right way. And, you know, it would be cute if, I don't know if I'll do it, but put little flower designs. I don't know. That would be so cute. The one I made for my grandson was Winnie the Pooh. And it turned out adorable. But my daughter wanted this baby little elephant, and it's so cute. All right. Okay, guys, I think that's about all I'm going to do on camera. That's all I really had to tell you today. I do have some upcoming videos on the podcast playlist, so I hope you subscribe and you go listen to those, all right? Thanks for joining me. I'm going to finish this off camera. You guys have a wonderful 4th of July. If I can figure this out. Oh, if you're just joining, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. Just in case you just joined, this is what I was working on. This plastic photo case. It's a keepsake box for my granddaughter. And I talked in the whole video about how it can play into your keepsake memory bear and keepsake business. So definitely rewind this video once I'm done filming. All right, guys, join me over at keepsakebusinessacademy.com. It's Stephanie Grams, and I hope you rewatch this video. Give me a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Thank you so much.